What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to discuss Miami at New England. New England 36, Miami 7. Fresh out of Week 8, 2015 in the NFL season. I don't know what anybody else expected, but Tom Brady just completely destroyed and annihilated the Dolphins. But it's not the Dolphins' fault. The team wasn't ready for what Roger Goodell created. And the reason I say Roger Goodell is to blame for the entire thing is because at the end of the day, you are the commissioner. And even if he did deflate the football and it was deflate gate with the gate, all kind of gate, spy gate, whichever gate, based on the rule, you shouldn't have gone that far. Let me use proper pronunciation, proper grammar. You shouldn't have gone that far to try to suspend him 4 games because that wasn't part of the rules. Excuse me, that was definitely an abuse of power. And what Tom Brady and the New England Patriots are going to do this year, I just hope that these guys are satisfied with what they have created, the whole NFL as a whole, because it is very difficult not to like Tom Brady. I'm going to be honest with you. I've heard people say, you know what, before this I hated Tom Brady, but now I love him. A lot of people have said that because people, okay, he's not poor, he's not a guy that was an underdog, you know what I'm saying, only at the time when he was drafted or whatever, but the dude is married to Giselle, you know what I'm saying, he's a handsome man, he got a beautiful wife, like this dude is living a dream. But at the end of the day, he's a great quarterback as well. So when you try to attack him just because of whatever happened in the past, if you're Roger Goodell, you got to be careful because what he's done is something that probably will never be done again. He beat the NFL. And now it's getting to the point where Roger Goodell is going to have to present the MVP trophy to him because he's having an MVP season. There is nobody that is playing like Tom Brady at the quarterback position right now. I don't want to hear Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to hear any of that. There is nobody at this point right now playing like Tom Brady. And I'm not a Patriots fan. I'm not a fan of any team in football. I watch the game. I'm just being very objective here. Regardless of what it is, I'm going to tell you this right now. It is very, very hard to not like Tom Brady. And they've completely ravished and raped and pillaged the village. If this was like in the old, ancient Mesopotamia, ancient Rome, and going way back, this is what you call pillaging the village, rape and pillage. Like they destroyed this team. And Dan Campbell, I love him. I can't really say I love him. Let me say I just love his demeanor and what he can mean to that football team. But it's not fair to play against the Patriots for any team right now. I don't care what team it is. It's not fair right now because everything is clicking and they're playing for a reason. Because what's going to happen now is this. Roger Goodell is going to have to give Tom Brady that, he's going to have to give him that trophy. Maybe he might give himself a flu shot and be sick for 48 hours when that time comes. They got to let somebody else present it to him. But he's going to have to give him something. He's going to have to be next to Tom Brady. And that's going to be the issue. That's when it's going to be hilarious. Because Roger Goodell has created something that now he can't. This may cost him. And as much as people are saying, yeah, he got closer with the other guys, the other owners in the league outside of the Patriots, stuff like that. In the long run, it's going to hurt him more than help him. Because that was a very dangerous move. You went after the golden boy. The golden boy, Tom Brady. That's what you did. You went after the golden boy. There's no real need to talk about what happened in this game. Have you guys ever seen any Friday the 13th, and you see the girls in the shower and everything is cool and Jason just comes in and rams a knife through her? That's what happened yesterday. That's what happened. October 29th, 2015, that's what happened with the Patriots and the Dolphins. There's no need to even go through it. I love that Campbell is saying that it's going to eat away with him and he's more lively than the dead Joe Philbin, because Joe Philbin just looked like he just looked like a pile of bricks that was just, useless. He was just there. He's just a guy that, inanimate object that nobody cared about. I don't know how he got hired. They have to look at that Dolphins stat, the upper echelon of the Dolphins camp, because why would you hire Joe Philbin at any time? How can you look at a man's face like that and say, you know what? I want that guy to coach my football team. It makes no sense to me at all. So this is what I'm going to tell you right now. The biggest thing about this, though, Cameron Wake is out for the season with an Achilles injury. I think he's the only guy that sacked Tom Brady yesterday. That was probably their one highlight. That was it. Other than that, this game. Let me try to hold on. You ever see Halloween? Any Halloween where Michael Myers just lifts somebody off the ground and chokes them to death? That's what happened last night. Any kind of ridiculous thing that you want to say where murder's involved, that's what the Patriots did to the Dolphins. Annihilated them. It was horrible. That's all I have to say about it. Dolphin fans, hold your head high. You're playing against a team that nobody wants to play against right now. Look out for the Sunday games. I will be back. What the? Detroit and Kansas City's at Sunday at 9:30 in the morning? For real? All right, I got to get up to watch that garbage game again? Yeah, that's going to suck for me. All right. Just stay tuned, guys. Remember, Google, guys, on the Android, you could download any podcast that I put out. Just go to the Google Play Store, download the Podcast Source app, and search GmiasWorld Podcast. Everything is inside the description box in this video. For iTunes, just go to iTunes, and I'm affiliated with iTunes, so it'll be right there in the iTunes store under GmiasWorld Podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'll get back to you. You guys enjoy your Halloween. Until next time, one love.